All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So we have some breaking NFL news here. Just came out like 2 seconds ago here. The Las Vegas Raiders have made their head coaching decision. It's Antonio Pierce. And for me, man, instant reaction. I think that this had to be the move. When you talk about what Pierce did as an interim head coach, he won football games, he had statement wins, he turned around the culture, he had the locker room completely bought in. I mean, like, you look at the videos of the fans chanting AP, AP after games. I mean, an interim head coach does not do that. The normal interim head coach does not do that. Antonio Pierce did it. He's a former player. He preaches toughness. He kind of has that old school approach. Reminds me a little bit of Mike Vrabel. I love this move, right? When you have your star players, your superstar players, Devontae Adams, Max Crosby, voicing their opinion. Yes, we want Antonio Pierce. In the case of Max Crosby, he's threatening a trade if they don't bring him back. He's threatening a trade. What does that tell you about Antonio Pierce as a leader, as a head football coach? Now, granted, it's not like we've seen, it's not like Pete Carroll or Jim Harbaugh or Bill Belichick or Vrabel, where we have this long resume, this long list of, how Pierce does in the playoffs and, how he's responded to adversity and all these different things throughout the years. All we can really go off of is his interim head coaching resume this season, as well as his previous work, linebackers coach, working at Arizona State, and so forth and so on. But again, I think this was the move that had to be made for the Raiders, because you don't want to lose the locker room, right? They had this opportunity with Bisaccia, a couple years ago. They get rid of Gruden. Bisaccia looks really good, unites the locker room. They make the playoffs, and they don't bring him back. And they go out and they pick Josh McDaniels, and McDaniels doesn't work out. And now it kind of just feels like it's a similar situation. Granted, Gruden wasn't fired because he was horrible like McDaniels for other reasons. But, again, I think Pierce with the Raiders makes so much sense. The players love it. I feel like most of the fans love it. And it really kind of feels like everything with the Raiders is aligned moving forward. And that's something that you just didn't really get the feel that the Raiders... I mean, we had all the reports come out during the draft, right, of Dave Ziegler preferring CJ Stroud, McDaniels didn't want to do it, just weird stuff like that. It just didn't feel like it was aligned, but now it kind of feels like everybody's moving in one direction, everybody's in the same boat, kind of rowing in one way. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I love the move, AP to the Raiders officially as head coach. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, go Jets.